What's up everybody, Kyle here at Let's Talk Wax, and today I'm bringing you 4 big name prospects that had really awful debuts this season that could have a huge return on investment as they develop. So it's very common for young prospects to have some struggles early in their career. When this happens, collectors who paid large premiums for their cards often panic and sell quickly in order to salvage some of their investment. So today I'm breaking down 4 prospects whose stock has dipped tremendously this year, but they still have an exceptional chance to be great players one day. Before we jump into this video, if you guys enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe and help me reach my new goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if you enjoy this video, be sure to check out my channel where you can find a large collection of prospect videos just like this. Starting off today's video, we have 19-year-old Byron Lara, a massive 6'5" outfielder who was signed by the Rangers in 2019 for $3.9 million. Lara had a rough year on and off the field in 2021. He struggled to live up to his international hype and was involved in a serious traffic accident. Over the course of 196 plate appearances in the Dominican Summer League, Lara hit 6 home runs, stole 10 bases, and batted .218. Aside from having the 150th worst batting average in the minors, there's a darker stat lurking in another column. Lara struck out 37.2% of his at-bats, which was bad enough to rank 29th in the entire MILB. 2020 Bowman Chrome released during the COVID bubble peak, and his cards were selling for around $300 to $400. Lara has 70 grade power and enough athleticism to keep him off of first base. He also played the entire 2021 season as an 18-year-old who will most likely begin the 2022 season in the Complex League as a 19-year-old. You can currently buy his autos for around $60 in hopes that he is able to develop his approach and, as he ages, grow tremendous raw power. Next on our list is Pena, an 18-year-old toolshed who was signed by the Kansas City Royals in 2019 for $3.8 million. Pena is a 6'3" lefty swinging outfielder with plus tools, including speed and power, that ranked him 6th on the Royals organizational list. He started the 2021 season in the Complex League where he swung and missed a lot. Over the course of 156 plate appearances, Pena hit .161 with 3 home runs and 4 stolen bases. His .161 batting average was 7th worst in all of minor league baseball, and his 36.5 K percentage was 35th. Pena had one of the worst professional debuts of any prospect in the entire minor leagues. Just like Lara, Pena was in 2020 Bowman Chrome, and his autos hit the market during the COVID price bubble, selling for around $150 to $200. Following his performance this year, his autos dipped all the way down to $35. As I mentioned before, Pena is an absolute toolshed who played his first year of professional baseball at the age of a high school kid. There's still plenty of time to develop his above average tools and increase his stock way above $35. The third player on this list is probably the least hyped prospect of any of the players in this group. He was signed by the Washington Nationals for under $500,000 in 2018. Jeremy De La Rosa has played his last 2 seasons below the league average age. In 2019, he was a 17-year-old in rookie ball, and in 2021, he was a 19-year-old in A-ball. In 2021, over the course of 358 plate appearances, De La Rosa hit .209 with 5 home runs and 7 stolen bases. His .209 average was in the top 100 worst in the minor leagues, along with his 34.1% K rate. De La Rosa has above average power and speed, but has yet to play a level that matches his age. His autos went from around $100 when 2021 Bowman released and can now be bought for around $25. De La Rosa's ceiling is probably the lowest of any prospects on this list, but he was a guy I pegged as a sleeper out of the gate, and now his prices are finally reflecting that. Our final prospect on this list, and probably the most hyped of any of them, is Robert Poisson. Poisson was the 2nd ranked international prospect in the 2020 class behind Jason Dominguez and signed for an insane $5.1 million. He was one of the youngest players at the A's alternate site in 2020, and he made his season debut in A-ball as a 19-year-old. Poisson is a switch-hitting shortstop with exceptional size and athleticism. Over the course of 337 plate appearances, he hit .215 with 3 home runs and 3 stolen bases. His batting average was in the worst 100 among minor leaguers, and his 41.2% K rate put him in the top 10 of that list. Poisson autos were around $400 on release, and after his awful full season debut, they've fallen off a cliff, reaching current comps around $50. Currently, he's still the Oakland A's 10th best prospect in the organization and has the defensive abilities to stick at shortstop. There's a huge ceiling looming above his head if he's able to tone down his aggressive approach, make enough contact to increase his OBP, and get to some power. As I mentioned before, the guys on this list have huge ceilings, accompanied by current comps that may be at an all-time low. Although their prices are down, they are all still pretty risky buys. This is attributed to their Achilles heel being striking out at rates that are catastrophic to their offensive production. There are lots of people dumping raw and graded autos of these players everywhere. So if you're a buy on the dip type of person, Lara, Pena, De La Rosa, and Poisson are definitely your unicorns. As always, guys, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel and help me reach my new goal of 1,000 subscribers. Also, head over there and check out my daily viewer prospect breakdowns, where I do short videos on viewer submitted prospects Monday through Friday. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching.